What's up, everybody? Kyle Jameson here. Bend, Oregon, January in the snow, but we're gonna have a great time today. Wanted to go over how to NAC NAC. It's one of my favorite maneuvers on a bike. Not quite a trick, but it's not a straight air. It's like right in between. I call it a style maneuver. Yeah, I just wanted to go 1, 2, 3 and get it done today. Step one. I'd say step one is make sure you find a jump that you're comfortable hitting and you feel like you've got enough air time to do really anything. You know, just make sure you have the jump in mind and you're comfortable in the air. So that's step one. Step two, figure out which foot you ride forward. This is probably pretty easy for you guys to know, but if you're left foot forward or right foot forward, that's gonna depict how you do your NAC NAC. You don't wanna be taking off your back foot for the NAC NAC, which is gonna, what will happen is your front foot will drop and it'll throw your weight off in the air. So essentially when you go off the jump, this is kind of jumping ahead, but when you go off, you wanna be making sure your front foot's coming off and that's your foot that you swivel behind you. So step two, figure out which foot you ride forward and that's your foot you're taking off in the air, whichever one's front. So for me, it's left foot forward. I take off my left foot, swing it around. Okay. Sweet, so step three is gonna be actually doing the trick. We covered finding the jump, we covered figuring out which foot you're gonna do your trick with or maneuver. So step three, I'm gonna say it's actually going off of this jump you've picked and starting with a casual 1-footer. And that would be the foot you ride forward. So for me, I go off, I would just do a nice 1-footer, figure it out, get that space in the air, and then come back to a landing position. Step four, so step three, you just went off the jump and did a nice casual 1-footer. Step four is gonna be hitting that jump again. Same jump, same thing, go for that 1-footer, but then move your foot back in like kind of like a barn door swing towards your rear tire. And as you're doing that, kind of think about pushing your back foot that's connected to your pedal, so pushing that forward a little bit. So you're kind of doing something like this. This step four. So you're going off, boom. Just do a little bit like that. Back to landing, and coming back to landing is key because you want to create that habit. Step five. You ready?
Yeah, do it.
Step five. Hitting the same jump again. And pretty much we're just working on progression at this point. Hopefully you guys are comfortable with just taking that foot off and getting kind of floaty in the air with your foot. And step five would just be same deal, going off the jump, taking that foot off, barn door action around the back, and then I want you guys to try to pull your handlebars towards you a little bit and push out your back foot. For me, my right foot comes out and pushes out, and then you bring it back, barn door back to your bike. So it's like that, back. Step six, /conclusion. I'd say it's just a progression maneuver. So as you kind of mess with that, stick with that one jump so you're kind of using that same comfortable jump and just practice. Keep practicing that, go a little bit further each time. I don't want you guys to just go off and go for full, what do they call, 9 o'clock NAC right off the bat. You're gonna potentially crash. So we're gonna avoid the crashing and just work on it step by step like we've been going over here. And as you start to figure it out, it'll start to click, and then you can add some style into it and have some fun. And hopefully we just created a new maneuver for you guys. Stay tuned for more. Loose Riders, what's up?